Colby Parkinson set to play. Why the Seahawks tight end is active despite recent injury concerns. Heading into today's game, Seattle Seahawks tight end Colby Parkinson is expected to play, news that comes as a welcome development for the team and its fans after a stretch of uncertainty surrounding his health. Parkinson, one of the Seahawks' key offensive players over the past few seasons, had been listed as questionable on the injury report this week due to a foot issue. But as game time approaches, the organization announced he will be active and available. This update brings clarity to a situation that had drawn attention throughout the week, especially because Parkinson has become an integral part of Seattle's red zone plans and passing game. His physical presence, at 6'7" and around 260 pounds, makes him a mismatch for many defenders, particularly near the goal line. Having him in the lineup today could prove significant for Seattle's offensive strategy. What happened? Injury and week-long uncertainty. Parkinson missed significant practice time earlier in the week after tweaking his foot injury during a previous game. He was listed as limited in practice on multiple days, and that led to questions among Seahawks fans and analysts alike about whether he would suit up. The coaching staff kept a cautious approach, listing him as questionable on official reports and monitoring how he responded to treatment and practice reps. The exact nature of the foot issue wasn't described as a fracture or serious structural damage, but the Seahawks were clearly trying to balance his value on the field with the need to avoid further injury. The decision to list him as questionable was meant to reflect that uncertainty. He could play, but his status wasn't guaranteed until closer to kickoff. Throughout the week, Seahawks coaches and Parkinson himself projected confidence in his ability to take the field. Their comments suggested that while he wasn't at 100% early in the week, he was trending toward full health as the game approached. Team confirmation. Parkinson is good to go. As game time neared, the Seahawks confirmed that Parkinson will be active for today's game. This means he's cleared the final hurdles in practice and in pre-game preparation, and the team believes he can contribute without risking long-term setback. This outcome is especially important because Parkinson's role, particularly in third-down passing situations and red zone offense, has become more prominent this season. A player of his size and skill set not only provides quarterback Geno Smith with a reliable target, but also gives Seattle a versatile weapon who can block effectively and stretch the field in certain schemes. Why his presence matters. Colby Parkinson isn't just another tight end on the roster. He's one of the Seahawks' most trusted offensive pieces. Over the past few seasons, he's developed chemistry with his quarterbacks and carved out a role as a dependable pass catcher in tight windows. He's especially valuable in the red zone, where defenses have to account for his size and ability to high-point the ball. Seattle's offense has struggled at times this year to consistently move the chains, and having Parkinson available adds another dimension. His presence helps the Seahawks open up play-action opportunities. Defenders have to respect his catch radius. Create mismatches in man coverage, especially against smaller defensive backs. Enhance blocking on the edge in run formations, given his size and technique. Give the quarterback a safety valve in pressure situations, since tight ends often settle into softer zones. In a game where every roster decision can swing momentum, getting Parkinson back, even at less than 100%, improves Seattle's outlook compared with what the team would have faced if he had been ruled out. Parkinson's recent performance. This season, Parkinson has been a steady contributor. He has hauled in key catches in several games, and his red zone targets have translated into touchdowns that help the Seahawks stay competitive. While not a superstar, he has become one of those glue players teams rely on, not always featured in the headlines, but consistently delivering when called upon. In the stretch run of the season, and now into playoff-relevant games, reliability like that is precious. Opposing defenses know he's a threat, and Seattle's coaches trust him to execute in critical moments. What to watch for today? With Parkinson active, Seahawks fans should watch how the team uses him early in the game plan. If he's involved in early red zone sets, it shows Seattle plans to lean on him in scoring situations. Two tight end looks. It may indicate a balanced offensive game plan with heavy blocking and intermediate passing. Or quick passes and seams downfield. That suggests confidence in Parkinson's ability to make contested catches. His usage could also determine how well Seattle can keep drives alive on third down, a key part of sustaining offensive momentum. Final thought, a positive roster development. Ultimately, the news that Colby Parkinson will play today is a positive development for the Seahawks. After a week of speculation and limited practice participation, the team has made the call that his presence on the field outweighs the risk of sitting him out. For a club that values every offensive weapon it can get, especially in high-stakes games, Parkinson being active adds both reassurance and strategic flexibility. As kickoff approaches, Seahawks fans can take comfort in knowing he'll be an option, and that gives Seattle another piece in their effort to compete at the highest level.